is still not audible. Okay, I am back. Hopefully now I am audible. Please give me a thumbs up if I am audible. Please tell me if I'm audible. I would love your feedback. Let me just wait for you guys to come in just to be sure that I am in fact audible. Okay. Hello, welcome back, welcome back. Please tell me if I'm audible now. Please tell me if you can hear me now. Maybe let's bring the camera closer, the phone closer so that you can hear me if it's a volume issue. Do tell me if I'm audible now. I would love you guys to tell me if I'm audible. Okay, guys, this live is proving to be a bit difficult, but let's just make it work. I really wanted to record it in another way, but I don't think it's going to do that today. Welcome back, welcome back. Let's get right into it. I didn't think that it would take 9 minutes for me to settle and get into it. Thank you so much for joining this live. Please tell me if I'm audible. Can someone just give me a thumbs up and just say, yes, you are audible before we start? Because I went out of this live because I was not audible on the last one. So please just give me a thumbs up to tell me that we good. Oh, thank you, Renee. Thank you, Renee. Okay, guys, I'm looking forward to this chat. So before we go anywhere, I would like to give you guys an update on my weight loss. On Thursdays is my injection day. So today I had my injection at around 10:30. So I've actually recently just learned that, especially if you're using a vial, of course you're using a vial, that's what's only available in South Africa. Doesn't really matter with the container, but you actually need to take out your your medication 30 minutes before you inject it, because apparently, I still need to fact check this, but I did a little bit. Apparently, it affects the way the medication absorbs in your body if you don't allow it to be at room temperature 30 minutes before you inject it. So if you still inject and it stings and it's cold, it actually affects the the medication being more effective in your body. So let's just see how it goes. Another update is last week I did the arm. I think I did mention that on Instagram. And I do not want to lie, I'm not really crazy about the arm because I had a lot of bloating. I felt like I was bloated most of the time. I just feel like, as much as I know that the medication slows down gastric emptying, and of course, what's this? Food stays longer in your system. I just felt like I was just bloated, and I haven't felt like that in a long time. And it's not like I'm overeating or anything, but it just proves to show that different injection sites works differently for everybody. Like, I don't know, like it just doesn't make sense to me, this whole thing of injection sites. But guys, it's a thing. Injection sites are a thing, and you would have to test out different injection sites for yourself to figure out what works for you. I really implore you to do it. Try different injection sites, because I can tell you a lot about the different sites. For me, stomach, let me just typically explain. For me, when I inject on the stomach is fine. I find that with the stomach, I do tend to get a little bit of more side effects compared to if I inject on the thigh. Guys, the thigh is my sweet spot. The thigh is my fighter. I have absolutely no side effects when I inject on the thigh. I'm about to wrap this part up. When I inject on the thigh, for me, it just works. Like, it's my fighter. So I really encourage you to look for your sweet spot when it comes to injection sites. Sorry. Sorry. So far, I haven't gotten on the scale because next month, the 8th of June, I'm officially 35 years old. And it would be nice for me to be in the 60s, but I'm not putting any pressure whatsoever. Sorry. I'm not putting any pressure on myself. Sorry, can I just get water? I am not putting any pressure whatsoever on myself. I'm not going to put any pressure with regards to speeding up my weight loss. I don't want that. It's something that I was intentional of not doing from the beginning of my journey. So yeah, the last time I stepped on the scale, my it had said I'm on 72.990. That was my latest weigh-in, which was, I think, 2-3 days ago. Yes, I'm now currently at 72.9. So if you check on Instagram, you'll see that the last update I did on my scale reading was 73.75. So it has been kind of slow. So if you're still wondering why other people are losing weight much quicker than you, like, this medication is different for everybody. As much as last month I struggled and it took long for me to lose weight, and then boom, right at the end of April going into May, I lost like 2.4 kilogram in that 1 week. And then now, as you can see, it has slowed down again, because from that week up to now, it seems like I've only lost 800 grams, but I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to show you that your weight will fluctuate a lot. You're not always going to have big losses. At times, you're not even going to have losses at all. Guys, please feel free to ask questions on the comment section down below so that we actually interact. I love lives when we interact, when we share information, when we compare notes. I don't want to be the only one that is talking. In the future, I would love to invite people to be part of their lives so that we can interact more and share. Yes, I have all this experience and I'm somebody that delves a lot into research. So I have a lot of information when it comes to this medication that I would love to share with you guys. But I honestly just don't want this to be only about me. It's more about helping you understand your journey and helping you understand how this medication is meant to work in your system. So please feel free to ask questions. I'm not a fan. Renee says I'm not a fan of the 7.5, considering going up to 10 tomorrow. What has been your experience with 7.5, Renee? What has been your experience? What's making you feel like you're not a fan? Are you not feeling good suppression on it? Are you feeling a lot of side effects? Or do you feel like you're just more hungrier? Or you feel like your results are slow? Just give me a little bit more so that I can try and understand. And how long have you been on 7.5? Interesting enough, Renee, I was actually on 7.5 in January and Feb. But since moving to the original Mounjaro, I've went back to 4 milligrams. So that's why I'm very much interested to find out what is making you go up in dose, because 4 milligrams is just kicking my butt as it is. The suppression is crazy. Oh, wait, guys, I have to let you in on a little secret. I would be doing injustice by not telling you this. Here's what I think actually changed the game for me when it comes to the suppression changing. Magnesium. Please do not sleep on magnesium. Magnesium. Listen to me and listen to me properly. Remember that magnesium, as a mineral, as a nutrient, it improves nutrient absorption. It also improves medication absorption in your body. So whenever you're taking a supplement or whatever type of supplement or medication, if you're coupling it with magnesium, it is going to make your medication even more effective. That is what has changed for me. Yes, I did share it on Instagram that I'm taking Trimag. Trimag consists of three types of magnesium, which is magnesium glycinate, magnesium malate, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I'll check just to be sure. But it's three types of. But the most effective magnesium is magnesium glycinate. So even if you're taking that one only, you're still good. Renee, let me get back to you. Very little suppression, craving for carbs and sweet things. Tomorrow will be 7 weeks. Okay, your reason is valid. I would say you can actually go up in dose, but I don't encourage you go up in the full dose. I would say microdose it. Instead of going to 10 milligrams, add a milligram. Go to 8.5. Go to 8.5. I just need to check, are you taking the vial or are you taking the pen? You need to go to at least 8 milligrams and check if it's not going to do the trick for you. That is something that I really advise you to do. Yes, a vial. Yes, please go to 8 milligram instead. Let me tell you how you're going to work out 8 milligram. 20 units on an injection. Okay, I'm gonna have to go off camera. I'm gonna leave it rolling to go get a syringe so that I can show you what I'm talking about. Just please give me a moment. Okay, guys, I'm back. I'm back. Okay, sorry for that. So I am currently on 10 milligram, as you can see. I'm on 10 milligram. And then, so if this is your injection, right, you can see. So this whole, as much as it's up to 100, this 100 is actually 1 mil, as you can see. I don't know if you guys can see it. This 100 units is equals to 1 mil. So if you are going to, how you are going to get, what you might call 8 milligram out of your 10 milligram vial is 20 units. 20 units is equals to 4 milligram. So if you are going to be injecting 8 milligram, you have to inject 40 units because 20 is equals to 4 milligram. I would say that write that down somewhere so that you know. 2.5 milligrams is 10.25 units. That is the basic one. That will help you a lot. Know first what is 2.5 milligram out of 10. This is specifically for 10. 10.25 is 2.5 milligrams. But if you're looking for 40, it's 20 units. It's going to be 20 units. And then if you want 8, you have to go to 40 units. If you need to move up to another dose, please do ask me and then I'll help you. But I would say that start first by 8 milligram, and then add like 0.25 if you want to go to 8.5 milligram. Okay. Isabel said hi. Hello, Linda. How are you? How are you? Guys, please ask me a question. Take advantage. Let's engage me. So I also got an opportunity to actually get the magnesium that I'm using. It looks like this. It's Trimag from The Real Thing, and it consists of magnesium glycinate. It consists of magnesium citrate. Magnesium citrate actually helps you with going, the constipation. It actually helps to help you release. And then magnesium malate is like a type of, it gives you a little bit of energy because some people feel a little bit sluggish on GLP-1 medications. So that actually helps with that. And then glycinate is like the holy grail, obviously, when it comes to magnesium and how it helps women in terms of tension, muscle cramps, sleeping. Oh, guys, the sleep on magnesium is something else. So if you did not see that, here we are. And guys, if you are going to be using magnesium that has all three types of magnesium, please be careful of not going over 370 milligrams per magnesium. Otherwise, it may have gastrointestinal effects. You might have diarrhea, you might have bloating, it might cause discomfort. So please be conscious and look out for that. Because with this one, the magnesium glycinate here is about 313 per pill, and I take 2 a day. I don't take more than 2 a day of this. I take 1 in the morning, then I take 1 right before bedtime. Awesome, thanks for the tip. I will get a new subscription tomorrow for train and try the 8 first. Yes, do that first. And then are you also taking magnesium? Because like I said, I feel like magnesium changed the game for me. And I'm so sad to hear that apparently Trimag is no longer available. Can you believe it? Apparently the Real Thing has discontinued Trimag. So now I have already decided that I'm going to do magnesium glycinate in 1000 IU. I'll take that, probably take 1 or 2 a day. 1 actually, because 1000 is a lot. But I'll see how much of the magnesium is there. So if it's like 500 milligram a tablet, you can take up to 1,000 rand if it's one form of magnesium. So I'm looking forward to that. And it also, I forgot to tell you, it contains vitamin D3 as well. So this is actually a very good Trimag. So I will look for something similar and I'll tell you guys when I find it. This has been working really well for me. Guys, let's engage. Please talk to me. Please talk to me. If you missed out on the first part, I did say that I did lose a little bit more weight from the last update that I posted on Instagram. But from now on, I will not be sharing my weight, my actual weight, until my birthday on the 8th of June. So I will do an update of what I weigh in kilograms on the 8th of June, or maybe the 7th, because on the 8th I'd like to celebrate my birthday and not have to worry about going live. So for now I weigh 72.9. My desire and my goal is to be at 60 something, even if it's 69.9. I would love to see 60 because I've never seen it before in my life. From the time I could actually use a scale, I've never gotten on a scale and seen the number 60. So I'm really, really looking forward to it. I'm really looking forward to it. So I've injected today, and guys, there's this app that I forgot to tell. Not even I forgot. If you are on a GLP-1 medication, I advise you to download an app called Shotzi. So what Shotzi does is, I'm going to try and see if I can open it on my iPad is low. So there's an app that is called Shotzi. I'll probably do a separate video with a screen recording showing you what it looks like and explaining how it actually works. I'd actually have to do a video. So that's why I'm saying Please subscribe to the channel because I'll be dropping these videos to just simplify some certain things. And then when we go live, I'd love it to be more interactive. I don't want it to be like I'm the only one talking, you know. So please engage me. Renee has been, yeah, she has had my back since the beginning of this live. And I am planning to end the live probably at 25 to. I just wanted to be live for 30 minutes. Oh, actually, we've been live for 20 minutes, so we still have like another 10 minutes or so. Please ask me questions, utilize me, ask me about your experiences. I got you, girl. Thanks, girl. I know you got me. I know you got me. So another common question that I've been getting a lot in the DMs is people not being sure if they should go up and if a dose is working, especially for the newbies. Like if you have just started on 2.5 milligram and you've been on it for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks or 4 weeks, and you were losing weight and all of a sudden the weight has stopped. It is probably because the first week or two you lose what we call water weight. That is usually the first weight to drop in your body. So it's not essential. Your body actually hasn't gotten into weight loss mode. So first you lose water and then the real weight loss takes time. For your body to start burning fat, it actually takes time. That's where the real weight loss begins. So if your weight slows down, it's because your body has actually started shrinking fat cells, and that is a process. And that is why, surprisingly, not even surprisingly, I've been on this weight loss journey from November, but it is only the beginning of April where people started noticing that I have lost weight. So why am I saying this? I am amplifying the fact that it takes time for fat cells to shrink. And when they do shrink, then people will start telling you that you've lost weight, you look great, what are you doing? So it just takes time. I cannot believe that I have finally lost 15 kilogram. Yes, I have another 15 to go, 15 or so to go. I'd like to get down to like 60 kilograms. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing 60s. I know some people might think, so you look like you've lost enough weight already. Why do you want to lose more? It's because I still need to drop my body fat percentage. My body fat percentage ratio is about 48% to the rest of the body, and that is pretty high. So my doctor said he would like me to drop it to up to 25% before he can be happy, because it is pointless for you to look small but your body still has a lot of fat. And this is where it is very easy for you to regain the weight because you were concentrating on the number on the scale. You did not concentrate on building muscle and reducing your body fat percentage. So this brings me to my next point. So my plan is to be on Mounjaro for a year for weight loss and to be on it for another year for maintenance. I'm gonna be on what is Ozempic phase that people talk about. I'll answer you just now. I just wanted to finish this point about me being on Mounjaro again for another year. This is something that I discussed with my endocrinologist because he did warn me that you do not want to do the mistake of getting off the medication cold turkey. You are not gonna you are going to go back, you are going to struggle. Yes, this is not the case for everybody, but if you have underlying hormonal issues and you did not improve your metabolism in terms of building muscle, because muscle is something that directly impacts metabolic change or metabolic improvements. So if you did not build muscle, you cannot unfortunately just get off the medication. And that is why I have to do another year of maintenance next year, because this year my only focus is weight loss. I do not want to exercise or anything because I know my capabilities. I know what type of person I am. I don't know how to concentrate on a lot of things all at once. And if I try and do that, I've done that in the past. One thing is going to fail. So this is something that I really want to successfully complete properly. So at the moment, my only focus is losing weight. Next year, we will build muscle and then I can work on the maintenance. This is where now we're going to slowly move down in dose and actually take intervals in terms of how often I will inject while I'm trying to maintain, and learn how to eat a certain way in terms of focusing on quality foods, high quality foods, and so on. What is Ozempic face? Ozempic face, funny enough, before I got in this live, I had an inbox of someone that had a concern about this, saying they've lost weight, but now they have an issue with the fact that when they get to a certain weight, their face has wrinkles. So one of the questions that I asked this person is, what is your age? Are you on collagen? And how long did it take you to lose weight? Why am I asking these things? Age matters, because now, obviously, if you're a certain age, you are more older and aging sets in naturally. And then why am I asking if you are taking collagen? Obviously, we all know that collagen is a peptide that improves elasticity, helps you to plump up your skin, and boosts hydration and collagen in the skin to actually keep you looking fresh and younger. Skincare. If you're also not on the right skincare and you lose a lot of weight, it will affect you. Even if you are young, you will have Ozempic face. But the most contributing factor of Ozempic face is losing weight too quickly. Ozempic face is those people that look like, and then they look like this. So I hope, Renee, I'm making it. And then they have lines here because their skin is saggy. It's like you've lost weight too quickly and you didn't allow your body to catch up. That's what causes Ozempic face. So that's why I also want to encourage you to love the slow losses. Love them. Allow your body to catch up with your weight loss so that you don't struggle with loose skin. I did notice, guys, that I have loose skin on my hands. So we'll see next year when I get to maintenance and I start lifting weights, how much of that I get to fill out, because muscle mass is also not at a good rate, but I'm not losing any muscle at the moment. I just need to improve the state of my muscles to a more active state. And yeah, maybe one day we can do a live where I can go on a short sleeve to show you what I'm talking about. It's not hectic, but you can see it. And yeah, so Renee, I hope I did justice with that question for you. And it would be nice to have the 6 other people on this live to ask questions. Where are you on your journey? Please introduce yourself. I'd like to get to know you. Linda just said hi, and I appreciate that, but I know Linda has questions. So if you do have a question, we have about a few minutes left of this live, and I would love for you to just be free when we are in this live. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm also not. I'm a bit scared as well to be live with you guys, because I feel I'm afraid that I don't sound. I don't know. So I'm also very nervous to be on this live with you guys, but I want to be comfortable. So please just, communicate with me so that I'm also free. And yeah, let's chat. Ask me questions. And I just decided to prick myself with a needle. So I am going to do a video explaining the Shotzi app. It's a very nice tool that I would love for you to add onto your GLP-1 journey. It basically tells you the estimated levels of medication that is in your body so that you can understand how much of the medication is in your body. And you would also be able to check on days where you feel like it's more effective, at what estimated levels would that be in your body, so that you can basically kind of figure out what is the perfect dose for you, or what is your sweet spot in that dose. So I really, really love this app, and I'm looking forward for the newbies to use it, because then they would understand that the medication hasn't loaded enough. Because let me just give you a typical example of how Shotzi app works. So if you start the medication today and you inject 2.5 milligram, remember that the medication has what we call half a life. So it goes into your system and then it slowly increases over the first 3 to 4 days. It peaks and then it starts to drop again. It gets out of your body. Your body starts to dissolve it, or whatever that's left out that your body didn't use, it gets out of your body, but not completely. So if you are going to be injecting 2.5 milligram today in your newbie, by the time you get to 7 days later, because you do it every week, if you do it on Thursday, by the next Thursday, there will be about 40, 50, 0.40 milligram left in your body by then. Then when you inject with that 0.40 that is in your system, it starts building up from there, because that's the only medication that is left in your system. And that is why you feel like the first 2 days you didn't feel like eating, the medication was effective, and then poof, out of nowhere, you feel like, I'm hungry again. That's completely normal. That is why we say allow the medication to load. So on the second week, if there's like another 0.50 gram that is left over, can you see how you go from having estimated levels of 0.40 to 0.9? It's building up now in your system. Week 3, you move from 0.90 to like 1.2 milligrams of estimated GLP-1 medication in your body. And then by the time let's say by the time you finish your 2.5 milligram dose, and you are going to move to 5 milligram, and this is where now you kick into a therapeutic dose. Remember that therapeutic doses start from 5 milligram. This is where you actually start feeling the higher effects of the medication, because let's say by the end of the month you have 1.8 milligram of estimated levels from the 2.5s that you've been taking, and then you inject 5. That actually increases from 1.8 to about 3 milligrams of estimated levels in your body. And remember that 2.5 was effective, especially in the first 3 days, because that was the estimated level in your body. So when you now have an estimated level of 3 milligrams on top of another dose on top of that, can you see how that is why you're starting to feel better effects of the medication? Your suppression is starting to last longer. You're starting to feel much fuller for longer. I hope you get it. I hope you get it. I really hope I'm explaining it properly. So that's why we say stay the course, relax. There's nothing wrong you're doing. It's not that the dose is not working. You just have to allow the medication to build up in your body. And that, my ladies and gentlemen, is me signing out. I'm looking forward to our next live. Please do tell me when you guys want me to be live again. I would love to start focusing on specific topics, but first I would love for me to be more relaxed on camera, for you guys to interact, because it would really be nice, because the interaction will actually help me prepare and know what kind of topics I need to address in my live videos. So please do inbox me if you're shy to comment. On the comments, just inbox me and say, hi, I was on your live and I would like for you to talk about this. Or please also do give me feedback on how this live was, what I can improve. What did you learn? Was it effective for you? Please do give me feedback. Hi, I have just started MJ. Tandiwa says, I have just started MJ, and this really makes sense. Oh, thank you, Tandy. Oh my God, you don't know how that makes me feel. Yes, so so that's what I'm saying, guys. I really want to walk this journey with you. Unfortunately, I had no one, and I was kind of hiding. Because I was scared that people were going to judge me. So I'm really happy to walk this journey with you. So guys, please give me feedback, like my video, recommend it to people. Let's get more people to come into this community. Let's build it up. I will be giving you everything. So go back on the live if you've just joined. I even showed you with which magnesium I am using. I'll even share my other supplements that I'm using that are helping me on this journey. Otherwise, it is a good night from me. Thank you so much for taking the time to spend 35 minutes with me. I appreciate you, and I will see you next time. Also, please tell me what would be the best time to go live. Please, guys, just comment. Be free. For me, this is also a learning curve. I'm trying to learn you guys. I'm trying to be as supportive as possible for you guys as well. Otherwise, good night. Much love from me.